Over the blue line. Dropping off right circle. A shot and a score! Lucas Avicius with the first goal in Abbotsford Canucks history. Face off in the Condors defensive zone. Right off the draw, they score. A set play right off the face-off, thrown in front, and I think Bailey's going to get the goal set up there. Condors tweaking the power play early on, and be a little influence for Colin Chalk as well, coming over and working with the power play, working with the forwards. Talk about it in a second. Pass in front, on the doorstep, they scored. So this game tied right back up.
With an open man in front. Now Klimovich on the right circle. He shoots and scores. Just inside the left, a hit from Strand. Now DiGiuseppe left point, thrown in front, score. Yes, they score. Beautiful finish in the slot.
The net, holds it in right point, feeds high slot for Schilling. A shot, they score from the right wing circle. The right wing side, poked back to neutral ice from Overari, gets it, loses it. Right wing side, Bailey shoots, scores. Over to Tries. Here's a wrist shot right in front. Hamonic waiting, looking, exploring options. Down low, right in front. Over to the left side. Rempel waits, puts it out in front.
On the heat zone, takes it far side with a man all over him. Blue line, Folk down low. One-time shot. Schilling's in and he scores. It's a power play goal. May have been deflected out in front, but Cameron Schilling fired that one from inside. Mackey, pass in front of the net. Off of a stick, turned over, shot, kicked away by Wolf, but the puck rolled in, and they score. An unfortunate sequence of events right off the stick of Mackey led to a brilliant save by Wolf, but then the puck just trickled.
And here come the Canucks, chance in front, and they score! Finds a nice pass to the right side. Here they come again. DiGiuseppe. He'll stop now. Looks for team and throws it for the net. Lockwood spins around, avoids danger, throws it on net on a save by Moore. Back to Jet Wu. Over to Folk. Folk center feet. And he chases it back into his own end. Fans on the pass, centered out in front. On the back. Yeah, try to keep it clean. Here's Rempel down the wing. He puts a shot right on. Melnichuk makes the stop, and he scores! 5:25 to go here now. Centering right in front. Halmgewatz. Kenyazev bumped the side. Salmon red.
The third jersey, I didn't mind that one. A lot of people don't like that one.
Michael DiPietro. Puck comes back out as the Canucks will backhand for 3 straight wins. Here's a puck bouncing in on the McIntyre. Makes a save, rebound. 3 goals in less than 5 minutes. Again, erase the 1-0 deficit to make it 3-1. Here's a backhander on front, save, rebound, they score. Cole Holtz comes away with it. Cole dancing behind the net, clears it, not out. Jet Wu out in front. Oh, big save made by McIntyre, now tapped in, they score. And that ties us at 3. Roadrunners unable to get that puck out. Knew that it'd be a smooth transition. Back out to the line. Here's a shot and they score.
There's Arsenault, puts it on net, pad save, rebound, score! DiPietro gets a pad on that. And here's Di Giuseppe on the breakaway, backhander, score! Di Giuseppe with the goal! Over to Patan. Patan on the left side. Here's a chance, score! Strand along the left side, has his pocket picked by Rempel. Rempel going to the net, scores! Wow! What an effort by Sheldon Rempel, and we're tied up at once again, moving it around. Back to the line, Radbo tees up, scores! And we are all tied up at 3! From one of his teammates who also lost his balance, and look at this, Tristan Nielsen with some steam on the backhand. Oh, what is it? It's a goal! What an effort by Tristan Nielsen! Sheldon drives, can he get the Hattie? Oh, on the backhand, scores! He scores! Sheldon drives with 3:49 to go! Has the go-ahead goal for the... We've got 55 seconds left of this man event. Shot, scores! Will the Thrill Lockwood evens things up? 3 minutes into this one, it's a 1-1 hockey game. So Raska goes off for interference. Lockwood to Schilling. Di Giuseppe scores! Di Giuseppe with the goal! Ice to Patan. Over to Rempel. Rempel tries to put it in front. There's Bailey. Patan. Patan scores! And we are all tied up at 3. Back to the line. Here's Rathbone putting it through, scores! It's the Jack Attack!
One time Ontario Reign, right side, Rempel shot, scores! Sheldon Rempel picks the top short side corner, and the Abbotsford. He twisted one along, but it's right to the stick of a Canuck. Now a headman feed, Arsenault works down the flank, shoots and scores! Vincent Arsenault wires one under the right arm of Zach Sawchenko, and Arsenault's got his second goal this season against the head. Rempel, he's got Patan into the offensive zone. Near side, Di Giuseppe, he scores. On the backhand, it's a 3-0 Abbotsford lead. Phil Di Giuseppe got Sawchenko down, and Imovic will skate it up the wing. He'll go rink wide. He's got a man down the left wing. Bailey works in, scores. Justin Bailey sneaks one inside the post, and he goes hard into the corner boards. All gas, no break. Ball held in by the Canucks. Put towards the net, they score. Tristan Nielsen backhands one in. A failed clearance, it's up by the Barracuda. And Phil Di Giuseppe, who also scored yesterday, has it. Throws it on net, and guess who? It's Arsenault, he scores. Vincent Arsenault has his third. Bakes it off the boards, ends up getting it back to himself. Schilling pounds one on net, scores. Cam Schilling from the left point beats select.
7 multi-point games already this year, DJ.
7 multi-point games. It's tough to get one, and they get one again.
Here's a goal for Dries, just as we talk about. Canucks. Stevens will bump it out to the neutral zone, swept in by Arsenault. Eriksson will guide it behind the net. Pattern to it. He gets checked, turnover, and the Canucks score. 3-0. Outlet up to Lockwood into the goal zone. He centers, Rempel scores.
4.5 gone second period, no score at the Orleans. Long shots, that was a rising wrister. Now here's a breakaway for Bailey. In on Thompson, Bailey to the forehand, scores. Thompson. Lockwood on the puck again, Silver Knights a change here. Here's a one-timer save, rebound, score. Out of the box is Stevens, and here's Stevens on a shorthanded breakaway. In on Thompson to the backhand, he scores.
Rempel dropped off. Bowie shoots, scores! The Canucks are on the board! Madison Bowie! Here comes Sheldon Rempel weaving his way in. On the backhand, great shot, he scores! Wow! What an effort by Sheldon.
Trying to attack that one, and it's poked out. And a race for it down the ice. Bailey, he's got right in front. Is it off the post, and it's in! Stevens with the short hand. Had that one taken away. Bailey with a blast, scores! What a shot! Justin Bailey with a rocket pass skimmer, and it's a and into the empty net. Look at
out to the point, held on to for a shot up over the net. That came from Juleson. And now another shot in the slot, and they score. It's Sheldon Dry.
Here's Klimovich with a shot. He didn't miss by much. Juleson, he'll hammer a shot. Nice save there by Rod. And they score! Chase Waters on the rebound. He gets the job done and ties it for Abbotsford. Of Murat. Juleson with the puck here. Throws it on net. A wrister. They score! Tipped and swept by Di Giuseppe. And the Canucks tie up on the power play. Morano and Rempel, the top line for your Abbotsford Canucks tonight. Sotner keeps it in. He's got his first of the season. Last game. Wrap around attempt on the backhand. Morano's there. He scores! I don't have the answer. I can try my best to help you guide where you probably could. Sotner the shot. Here's a deflection. He scores! Sheldon Rempel! Great hand.
Things went 0 to 100 real quick. Here are the Canucks again on a takeaway down low, and they score! Pass up top. Plays it into the corner, gets it right back. Di Giuseppe on his backhand to the line. Stevens tries a shot, deflected in front. Big save by Holm, but on the face back over for Rempel. A shot, and he scores from the face-off circle. A blast. Offensive zone, looking back cross ice. Quick one-timer, and a big stop from Arvid Holm as the playmaker Patan able to find a man in open ice. Now here's Rempel again, and he scores. Pass off the wall from Nick. Leans into a shot, gets through, save made. Up for grabs, Holm stays with it. They continue to walk away and they score. Face-off circle, Nick Patan going cross ice for Dries, and he scores. Excuse me, that was Sheldon. Then to the line, but not out. Here's a chance for Dries to the net, and they score. So immediately.
Try there, shot from the point. Matt Murphy all over this shift. Here comes Rempel, he's got room. He skates in. He scores! Cross ice feed to Patan. Patan shoots. But that's Solovov with a deflection. Here's a shot by Rempel. Rebound and score! Left, it would have been in. Here's Bailey. Morano, the shot, scores! Canucks pull the goalie. It's 6-on-4. Lockwood walks in. There's a goal! early by Spencer Martin. He had to be sharp there. On the counterattack here. Here's Dries. Shoots! He scores! Back to Rathbone up top. He sees Patan walking in. Shoots. High shot. Rebound. Kozunosh the save. Rempel walks in, fakes. Rathbone fakes to Patan. Rathbone the shot. Scores! Here's Liepert. He's hauled down a chance and he scores! Spinorama goal! Swings it over to Brisebois. Throws it at the net. Tip attempt by Di Giuseppe, didn't miss. Here's a chance. A shot. Scores! Doesn't get to the net. Rathbone fakes a shot from the point. He walks in, throws it at the net. They score! In the air, Rathbone fakes to Rempel. Rempel over to Patan. A shot one time and he scores! Second of the night, excuse me. There's a bump and Wolakwa takes a tumble. Stevens, here's a pass. Oh, what a goal! Oh my! Guillaume Brisebois. He's got both guys to feed. That could get possible hat tricks. He's got Patan on the left. Here's a chance. Backhand, he scores! Backhand scores! It up for Hebig. Hebig was trying to go to Spears, overskated. Nice play by Di Giuseppe to keep it in. Here's a chance, drives. Oh, and they score! Gianluca Savigan! He's being hemmed by two men. Here's Bailey, cross ice feed to Bowie. Bowie's got the first goal and the second! He'll spin and go back up top to Rathbone. Wrist shot on net. Rebound, they score! Di Giuseppe! Back on the point is Brubaker. Shot through, doesn't miss by much. Di Giuseppe to the point. Canuck Liepert throws it to the net. Rebound, they score! John Stevens on the rebound! And the Canucks! The captain of the Moose. Trailer here is Rathbone. He's got the puck cruising in. He's got room. He's on the back end. He scores! Jack Rathbone! Lockwood puts it over to Dowling, making his Abbotsford Canucks debut. Was trying to make a nice move there on Oakley. Here's a pass, and the slot, he scores! And looks like there's a little bit of revenge going on here. And they score! Nick Patan! Nick Patan through the legs, oh my goodness! Taking a spill there was Morelli's. Lucas Savage is behind the net. Spinorama, here's a chance. Di Giuseppe! Oh my! Backhand! Let's go to work. Justin Dowling, the new addition. Rathbone works it over. Di Giuseppe, slap shot, scores! He ripped it in! The ref is saying no goal. I think it was in. Forecheck here. Here's Di Giuseppe. There's a chance to score! Drive! Drops Stevens on the chance. Stevens has it again. Back pass, a shot. And it goes through and it's in! On the half wall here, Patan fishes it out. He's got Dries in front. He scores! Hat-trick Sheldon!
Puck is in the Manitoba zone. Stevens causes a turnover. Plays to the point. One timer from Rathbone. Scores! Jackpot! Who can't clear now. Waters backdoor feed. Stevens wide open. Shoots. Save. Rebound. They score! John Stevens! And they will. Waters swats it ahead. Over to Lucas Savage. Is now a 2-on-1. Back to Waters. He shoots. Scores! Chase Waters, glove side to center, hits Stevens with a pass. He's behind the defense. Stevens in on goal, deep, and bullseye! Off. And it's inside the Manitoba line. Rempel to Di Giuseppe, and he scores!
7 to go in the opening period on the Marion Welding PK for the Condors. Outlet feed, right circle, shot to score, and Sheldon drives. A long stretch pass to the Condors blue line. Drives busted in right dot. He beats Skinner on the blocker side. 4-1 so far. Flipped in front. Rempel on the backhand. He scores right off the face-off. And Abbotsford has their second power play goal of Sevier. Wrist shot in. They shoot and score. That one over the shoulder of Skinner. It's 3-1 Abbotsford with 10:19 to go. Hand top of the right circle. Dropped it off Bowie. Top of the left dot. Wrist shot. They score. Rempel through traffic. The Condors saying it got tipped with a high stick. Lavoie knocked it down. 42 to go. Condors are on their way to 4-2 on this homestand as Patan's on side. He'll hit an empty net for his third point of the night.
Trying to tuck one home. Rebound. Hit off the crossbar. What a chance, and now a drive. Scores. Sotner. 20 left in the second. Eagles trail 1-0. Kick free and dispossessed in tight. Shot. Scores. Phil DJ. High slot Juleson near side. Rempel tucking in. Backdoor. Scores as Sheldon drives. Camp to the wide side post. Oh, he'll slug it over left wing side. Leave it up top. And now back high slot. Juleson wide side. Shot. Scores. And Sheldon drives his second power play goal.
It's to go on the Murphy penalty. Patan puts it right on net. Oh, what a chance by Tries on the doorstep, and how did that stay out? 5 seconds left. Right on the doorstep. Scores! Oh my, it's Sheldon Tries! Oh.
Groden wins the face-off. Patan is there to lift the stick, and a nice job by the veteran. Now he'll chase after it. Nick Patan shorthanded behind the defense. Patan scores! For Rempel. He's on the right wing this time. Rempel up top for Patan, and now Rempel goes back to the left side. Patan creeping in, stops, stick handles, backdoor feed to Rempel. He shoots, and they score! Patan going to the net to make it a 2-on-1. Lucas Savage scores! Stevens, Devontae Stevens going to the net. Here's John with a wrist shot, scores! Stone Cold Stevens, 316! Off the point, holds it down low. Peltier, intercepted by Dowling to the empty net, scores! Hockey game! Joffrey, now at the left point, Klimovich steals, he's got an empty net. The 19-year-old scores!
Far side, Patan gets it back, shoots! Oh boy, off the post, that one went, and scores! From the boards, off the crossbar and in. Working it back, trying to get it back out front. Here's a great chance, scores! That one grew some eyes and found a way to the back of the net, and the Abbotsford Canucks get rewarded for some hard play over the last couple of minutes. Hellickson trying to confuse the issue. He does just long enough to see some help come back to support him. Rempel out front, shot, scores! Hickey with a great shot that beats Shalgren as the Marlies just could not connect at the other end to the boards. And now Cini plays it off to Shalgren, who just touched it, left it out front, shot, scores! Rempel buries it with 12 seconds left to go in the 4-on-4.
And so on and so forth. Coachella Valley coming in next year for Seattle.
Here's Patan, top of the face-off circle, out front, scores. Sheldon drives, gets on the board, no surprise. No, Saturday,
that's right.
Here's Patan in close, scores. Nick Patan with a wicked shot. 4 seconds into the power play, and it cost the Marlies. Back up high it comes, dries over the far side. Juleson unloads, scores! And the power play has success again against the Toronto Marlies. 1-0. Tan again, quickly moving it. Stevens, far circle out front, scores! And the power play has success again. And it puts the Canucks up 2-0. Walk away. Man comes to the bench. Marlies here outnumbered. Patan back out front, scores! And the third power play goal of the game. Arsenault.
Giuseppe, traffic forms in front. 6-on-3. Hirano to Rathbone. Takes a shot. Now it's a 6-on-4. Giuseppe shoots. Scores! Special delivery. The pizza man, Phil D. Truitt got checked and now it's dumped down the ice by Klimovich, who got hammered. Icing's waved off. Nice hit there by Dennis Gilbert. Now a steal in front. Here's Rathbone. He scores! Behind the defense. He shoots and he scores! Stevens, Kennick Leifert shot. Scores! Low for Bowie. Under pressure, creates room. Bowie shoots. Penalty coming up and he scores! Sekera with Megna, 2-on-1. Sekera shoots, save, rebound. Patan has a man at center and Sheldon Dries. He's on a breakaway. Dries, game on his stick, shoots, scores! His name is Sheldon Dries, and he just called. Canucks looking to clear when they can. Nice job by Lockwood to knock his man off the puck, and Dries feeds it ahead for Lucas Savages. Lucas Savages stood up, following up a rebound shot. Stevens scores! Devontae Stevens! Tripped, and the Moose are going to get away with it. Was waiting for the arm to go up. Now Lockwood steals, drops it up for Dries, and shoots. Rebound, they score! Tristan Nielsen! By Jones. Rathbone stays on it. It comes to Rempel with a shot. Hit the post. Rebound, they score! At the end of his shift. Rempel stick handles his way across the line. Down the wing for Nielsen. Nielsen cutting it on goal. Scores! Holds the line. Plays it down low for Waters. Now Cutler behind the net. Stops. Looks. Takes it up front. Cutler. Shot. Stop. Rebound comes to Devontae Stevens. Behind the net for Nielsen in front. Fanning on the one-timer was Cutler. Nielsen once more. Sharp angle shot. Then they score! Tristan Nielsen. Hat-trick. Can you believe it? The Moose 2-on-0 to win the game. It's Lynch with Chisholm. Lynch, Chisholm, and they made one too many passes. And now a chance the other way for the Canucks. It's Sheldon Rempel trying to go on a breakaway. Rempel to win the game. And he missed the net. Might have not even got a shot away. Great back check from Lynch. No steal. Rempel scores! Sheldon Rempel calls game. Canucks win in overtime over broken play. Sheldon.
Bowie right point. Down the wall with 10 seconds. Gets it back inside the blue. Comes cross ice. Stevens left point. That shot up a skate in front. They score. San Diego starting to pull away from Henderson now. Wrist shot in off the crossbar. They score. Right off the face-off. Abbotsford doubles their advantage as that shot hit crossbar and in into the zone. Down the left wing, Stevens. 2 shorties this season. A left point shot, and Konovalov can't see it, and they put in the rebound. They score.
Lifts it into the neutral zone. It rolls to the near side. Drop back to Wolanin and turns it over to the right circle. Lucas Savages scores.
Phillips tried to get it out, but it was kept in on the point by Bowie. Now the Canucks with it, and they score. Great shot by Yushiro. Stolen away from Anderson Dolan on the near side wall, and now it's Nielsen for Abbotsford. Centering pass, got an open man, and they score. Madison Bowie finishes.
Swung around for Tynan. He creeps in, back to the blue line. Waiting with it, Ferk near side. 4 seconds to go. It's intercepted by the Canucks. They'll skate the other way. Down the length of the ice, a shot, and they score with 0.
Being defended there by Botello, thrown in front by Rempel, and somehow it beats Alex Stalock. It rolled up him and just past the goal line. Lockwood now with the puck. He tried to center. Now he springs it to the point. Bowie walks the line, throw towards the net. Puck is loose, and they score. Sheldon Dries cleans up the rebound. And he's up to 32 goals on the finger stick. Now throw it back in front, and they score. A back post pass, and Devontae Stevens shovels it home. The dasher far side held in Knyazov. And then it comes off of the stick of Weatherby. Empty net chance, and they score. Madison Bowie from his own end center.
Yashiro Hirano with some numbers. Finds Brandon Cutler. Set back trailer, and they score. It's Guillaume Brisebois off the blue line, who is the fourth man in. And with a minute 46 seconds gone by in the first period.
Blocked in front. Looked like Joseph might have got a piece of it with his goal stick. Good pressure here by the Canucks after killing a penalty. It's Rathbone in deep. Takes it behind the net. Played in front. Joseph scores! Out of the right corner, just jumped on, loses the handle, comes to the crease, and they score! Here for Abbotsford. Net is empty. Here's Rempel on the left wing. Has Lucas Savages and Dries in front. Dries gets the pass and scores! Sheldon to Sheldon! He's able to get it to Rathbone, passes to Stevens. He's got room up the right wing, wrist shot, and they score! Last night, Nick Robertson had a goal on the power play, and he's out there right now after Sheldon Dries has a steal. He's got John Stevens in front. Dries to Stevens, and he scores! There's a lead feed the other way for Rempel. He's on a breakaway. Rempel shoots and scores! To Cutler in front of the Laval bench. He'll send it deep on the backhand. Klimovich on the forecheck. Fell. And the Rocket looking at clear. Nice job by Rathbone to keep it alive. Now Klimovich in front. Wide open for Rathbone and Cutler, and he scores! Brandon Cutler's folk and Canuck Liepert, and they aren't done. Madison Bowie comes in down the right boards. Canuck Liepert in front. Bowie on the backhand. Scores! Carson Folk had it go off his back. Rempel fanned on his shot. Comes back to Rathbone 4 seconds ago. Canucks gotta hurry. Stevens shoots. Scores! In front on his backhand, Rempel shot, scores! Center stolen by Rathbone in the high slot. Rathbone with a shot off the crossbar, rebound, they score! Alfaro, Wallet can't hold it in. Now foot race at center. John Stevens on a breakaway. Stevens in all alone, Deeks, and he scores! Off the draw, Lucas Savages taps it back. Here's Rempel with a one-timer, scores! A goal and phone leading the rush. He'll wind and fire and scores! Jackpot! The right wing, sharp angle shot stopped by DiPietro. Puck's loose. Devontae Stevens is there. Loose for John Stevens to the empty net! Scores! 4 straight games of the goal! John Stevens! 5-on-3. Brisebois comes on the blue line with the Rathbone. Here's Rathbone coming in, faking it, passing around in front, shot, scores! John Stevens! Now to the blue line, Alfaro, Brisebois, his shot in front, McManus scores! Brandon McManus, first career AHL goal! Fans sending him off. And now here's a chance in front for Canuck Liepert. Shot, gets his own rebound, and Canuck Liepert plays it to the crease. It's loose in front, and Folk scores! Carson Folk! In front, here's Rathbone with a shot, scores! Jackpot! And then it goes for McManus. He'll leave it for Bowie, nice play. Bowie with a shot tip, loose in front, Klimovich jamming away. Eriksson X down, and they score! Danila Klimovich! Games now, and overall 36 points on the campaign. Now a chance for Waters again, and he scores! Chase Waters! Here's John Stevens to the point. Ashton Sautner fakes, takes, and it's blocked in front, loose in the crease. Lucas Savages scores! Long wrist shot, scores! Alex Canuck Liepert got a piece of it. First career AHL goal. Shot is blocked. Carrick gets it back though. Tries to get it to Robinson. It's stolen now. A chance at a breakaway for McManus. Brandon McManus in all alone, scores! Shoot, save, rebound, they score! Ashton Sautner! Sautner, Waters is there, over to Del Ferro to the empty net, scores! Hockey game! Matt!
Canucks back in transition. Rempel skates into the high slot. Left wing side, Stevens. Good save. Staylock. Rebound. They score. Justin Dowling on his side as he was falling to the ice is able to shovel it home. Picked back up by Rempel. His shot from an angle well over the target as the puck kind of went up onto its edge for a moment as Rempel pulled the trigger and it sailed over the mark. Rempel recollects to the right dot, shoots and scores. And it looked like he had beat him, and then all of a sudden a swoop of the left arm by Staylock holds it out. Now a shot off the face-off, and Devontae Stevens scores. And the Abbotsford, Bailey looks to center, back post, they score. Justin Dowling tips it home, and the Barracuda pick up a point, but they have suffered their 12th consecutive.
Lug it over the blue line, dropped it off for Sevier, but it was out of his reach. And Rempel on the outlet pass, and all alone the other way. Bailey on goal, a shot, he scores! Play out. 3:43 to go in the second. Bouncing puck, Klimovich left circle, threw it on goal, and backhand, they score! Slot knocked down, loose puck on the backhand, broken up by Rempel. Out the center, and that'll seal it. Waters into an empty net, and that'll do it.
Dowling will place it back to Rathbone. Right circle, Rempel shoots and scores. Rempel tallies up goal number 30 of the season. Way down the ice at center. Bailey will catch up to it. Into the zone, shoots and scores. Another shorthanded goal for Bailey. His second of the night brings the Canucks within one. Back to Rathbone. Half a minute left. Gulls' lead is just narrowed to 1. Rathbone shoots and scores. The Canucks come back with 3 third-period goals to tie it at 4. 53 left of the kill. Rempel left circle in front, a pad save made, rebound, another save, third chance, they score. I think it was
through neutral ice. Here comes Stevens, 2-on-1 with Lucas Savage. Stevens gets through, Lucas Savage scores. The 2-on-1 executed at perfection. Jared Lucas Savage buries it back to the puck. Heat in the middle of a change, look out. Here come the Canucks back the other way. Shot taken is in and they score. That's Justin Dowling. Bailey over 2 lines, gets by Tulola. Over all 3. Bailey a shot, stopped by Chechelev, but the puck rolled behind him and in. At blue line, Hickey a shot deflected, rebound comes to Rempel, high slot, fire knocked away by Chechelev, the rebound goes in, and they score. Oh my goodness, Justin Dowling caught a piece of it. Here comes Rempel, 1-on-1 against Valimaki, cuts, high slot, and he scores. Sheldon Rempel off the post and in with 94 seconds left in overtime.
Justin Dowling back to Rempel, wrist shot, hit the crossbar, and he scores! Throwing it down to the right corner, Madison Bowie trying to keep it down there. It comes to the wing for Wu in front. Now Farrell shot, scores! Kill some clock. Finally, John Stevens plays it back to the right point for Bowie. Bowie, the wrist shot, scores! Played inside the attacking line. Dowling has Rempel in front, 2-on-1. Dowling cutting in, Rempel shoots, scores!
He got dangerous as Alfaro was late in the zone. Then Burton gives the puck away, but he's able to get back to his net and they score.